Good morning, everyone, and thank you for returning to my channel. I am EmunaZamani, and I'm recording out of Second Life. Um, it's January the 6th, and it is cold here in Florida. Don't know if you all heard, but it snowed up in northern Florida. So, for all of you people that wished cold weather in Florida, thank you very much. Not. We have to save the oranges. If we don't have good oranges, you guys have sour orange juice. So you should have thought about that before you sent that snow down here. Um, Thank you to everyone that sent me messages through my social media sites. I listened to my last video and I did sound pretty bad. Um, I said that I felt okay because I believe that whatever you think, it will come into fruition, but I really felt bad. I'm still dealing with my sinus and cold issue, but I feel a lot better. So I believe that was due to the prayers that you guys sent up for me. So thank you very much. I also got some comments from some people that said I should do ASMR videos, and I know what that is because I watch a lot of mukbangs for some reason. And basically, people think that my voice is soothing, so hey, if it makes you feel better, I'm all for that. I just ask that you not do anything dirty with my voice, please, and thank you. So, my topic for today is dealing with conflict in Second Life. How I'm going to break this down is going to talk about the two types that I want to discuss and also the responsibility of Linden Labs, because as residents of Second Life, we tend to like to put more responsibility on Linden Labs than we should. And that's because we don't read everything that's put out for us as residents. The first type of conflict is dealing with people that you really don't have to deal with. And that's someone where you've gone to a sim and, they decided to use what we call, a HUD, and they're pushing your avatar around, or maybe they're screaming things at you on voice, trying to embarrass you, whatever they're doing. And basically, people do that because just like if you're, gaming or you're in a forum, you're not face to face with a person, they feel a little bolder to say things they wouldn't normally say because they feel safe, behind their keyboard. But you just get to really see, what's going on inside that person, and it's not somebody that you want to deal with, and you don't have to in Second Life. Um, Muting is my friend. It saves so much headache, and I don't know why people won't use it, but muting someone is like the first step. You may visit that sim all the time, so that's when you also would notify the owner, and you can put in a note card the chat that you had with the avatar asking them to stop whatever the rules are for that sim. And that's where we come into play of you have to read when you visit a sim. If they're giving you note cards on what to do, then read them. They type that stuff up for a reason. So follow the rules about what to deal with somebody, what to do if somebody's harassing you. But also, with the link I'm going to provide to the Linden Labs site, it shows us how to use our preferences in our viewer to deal with people we feel are abusing us. And it's, if they're attacking you with an object, they're, on your land abusing you or harassing you, if they're doing it in chat, all of that stuff is there for you to help yourself. And Linden Labs also asks that you submit a ticket, and in that ticket, you can let them know everything that you did as your responsibility. Because this person, some of them get really, really savvy, and you can do everything you've been instructed to do, and they still find a way to bother you. So that's the importance of putting in a ticket with Linden Labs so they can track it. And I want to believe that things have gotten a lot better because I'm going to share a situation that I had in 2008. I was visiting a friend on his sim, and we were just, talking about stuff. He was like one of the very first friends that I had in Second Life. And he, let's just say, as soon as he got off the boat to Second Life, he was dating. I mean, that's what he was using Second Life for. So someone that he was seeing came in on the sim we were, and she immediately thought that he and I were involved, and we weren't. So she was white, black in real life. I'm black in SL, and my friend was white. She said in local chat, so both of us could hear, was she said, "I see you're with your monkey." And I'm like, I was dumbfounded. I didn't say anything because I'm like, okay, process this. How are you going to deal with this? And before I could really process it, she messaged me, and she was calling me more monkeys and niggers and all of this, everything she could think of to try to berate me. And I sent it to him because I was like, you need to do something. And this is where our friendship was destroyed. He made an excuse for her. Oh, she's upset. She's not normally like that. This is something I want everyone to take with you. This is not just for virtual world or gaming or whatever. Your responsibility as a human being, when someone does that, you stop it then. You don't make excuses for them. I had done nothing to this woman for her to call me a monkey, a nigger, or anything else. I was visiting my friend, and she assumed that we had a romantic relationship, which we didn't. What he should have done, and what I would have done if it had been him, I would have ended my friendship with that person because that's not somebody I want to deal with. And I would have banned her from my land and apologized to my friend because he obviously didn't know she was like that. Now I'm thinking about it. Did he know she was like that? Maybe he did. This is not okay. Don't make excuses for people saying that. There is no excuse. Racism is racism. Don't make it a pretty color. It is what it is. So I did, I told him, I said, well, since you're not going to do anything, I'm going to put in a ticket. And he was like, don't do that. She's not like that or whatever. So I left and I did put in a ticket. I was really upset because Linden Labs, I don't know if because it was early on, they didn't know what to do. I'm not making excuses for them, but I was really upset that they didn't really do anything about it. So that's when I learned what I could do for myself, and I ended up, blocking the person and, just making sure she couldn't contact me at all. But it was really disheartening that at the time I felt like Linden Labs didn't care enough. But, you know, now I think things are probably done better. The second type of conflict is dealing with people that you feel you have to deal with. And by saying that, it's because maybe you are in a family in Second Life. Maybe you're in an organization like a fraternity or a sorority, or maybe make money in Second Life and you have to deal with certain people in order to keep your business going. Like maybe you're, someone that participates in Uber, every month. With that, it all boils down to respect. And there's nothing wrong with having the conversation like, look, you and I don't see eye to eye on different things, but we're in this family or we're in this organization because we believe in the same thing. So if you ask me a question, I'm going to answer it. If I ask you one, I expect you to answer it as well. And we can just deal with each other on a level of respect. Now, in certain areas, I mean, if you're, say you were, married in SL and you have, people that came together to be as your children. I mean, it's not like, children in real life to where you have to keep dealing with each other. It just, you don't have to do that. We're all adults, and I know people have the little toddly dudes that look like little kids. They're real adults behind those toddly dudes. They don't need you together to develop into, well-rounded people because they're already adults. So we have to keep that in perspective. don't stay dealing with someone because of, other people. That's the wrong thing to do, because then it leads to what we're seeing on social media. Yeah, I see it on Facebook a lot. The disagreements between people, they bring it to social media, and it looks really, really bad. Like, especially if you're a business owner in Second Life, or you own a community, or you're a founder of an organization, to see the back and forth, I mean, it really puts a bad light on the person that brought it to social media. And I understand there are emotions involved, because I've said things on social media, and when I look back, I was like, I shouldn't have even done that, because I am building a brand in Second Life, and I don't want to hurt that, based upon somebody that doesn't care about me. So um, I'm going to put a link to that page that Linden Labs has provided. And I was going to show a picture of it, but I'm not, because, sorry, I saw that Linden Labs had to send a letter to Strawberry Singh, basically apologizing for asking her not to record in Second Life. I'll put a link to that too. So I don't know how they're feeling about YouTubers going on, but they should embrace us, because we're bringing exposure to your virtual world, which is going to help you in the long run. So I don't know what that's about. So I'll just put the link there. And that's basically everything that I had on conflict in Second Life. So continue sending me messages on social media. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you like this video, share it, and subscribe so you know when I put my next one up. So until next time, I am EmunaZamani, and this is my Second Life. Thank you.